Okay, these lessons have been about 12 to 15 minutes long, so this one's probably going to be about 12 to 15 minutes long as well. We have this week talked about making money to $1, making money to $2. When I mean making money, I mean making different values of up to $2, and playing with different money by skip counting. And then we did money up to $5, and then we're going to do this one. This is our $10 bill. $10 can be represented very, very easily, but just by doing this. $5 plus $5. So 5 plus 5 equals 10. 5 plus 5 equals 10. And there it is, $10 bill. Okay, so the $10 bill, of course, can be represented so many different ways. If you understood how you can break apart this guy into smaller coins, more coins, if you understood how to represent this guy by breaking the toonie down into smaller coins, if you've understood how to break this $5 bill down to lots of different coins, this one is not much different. So here we go. We're dropping down. $10 bill. Okay, so the $10 bill, we've just said we can represent it this way. $5 plus $5 equals $10. I'm going to just move the $10 bill out of the way. Maybe can I stick it in my pocket so we don't forget I'm using it? Can you see my pocket right there? Here we go. Okay, so there's my $10 bill. We're talking about this guy today. So I'm going to represent this. So an easy way that I can do this is by doing $5, $5. Or I can take this $5 bill away and I could do toonie, toonie that way, right? 5 plus 5 is 10. 2, 4, 5 plus 5 is 10. 5, 6, 8, 10. Another way to do that. I can take this guy, move the loonie away, and trade that loonie in for 4 quarters. It's still $10. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, $9.25, $9.50, $9.75, $10. It's still $10. I can break apart the quarter and exchange it for 10, 20, 25 cents. This is looking rather familiar, isn't it? This is exactly what we've been doing in the last lesson. We've just been chopping up the coins and making them into smaller, same value, different types of coin to represent the same value. It's exactly the same way. I can take this toonie away and I can trade it in for 2 loonies. It's the same value. I can take away this quarter and put in, oopsies, not that one, silly mischief. I can do that. I don't know if you can see that. I've got 25 cents, 50 cents, 60, 70, 80, 90, another $1. So I still have $5 on this side and $5 on this side, which is still going to give me that $10 in my pocket. The value is still the same. I can break this up in so many different ways. I can take apart this and trade it in for more toonies and another loonie. It's still going to give me $10. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, $9.50, $9.60, $9.70, $9.80, $9.90, $10. It's still the $10 in my pocket. Okay, so it's me again. This is what I want you to try to do. This is going to be your homework, and I am not putting it on the website. I am not writing it down because I want to see if you've actually watched this video. It's a test. I can actually see how many people have been watching the videos, and there's only maybe not even half the class sometimes. Money is really important. It's not just important for math and helping you grow as a mathematician, it's also a life skill. Okay, so this is why I've been asking you to do a lot of math since we've started with money. Always you've had some money activities to do. Your job is to take the value, the $10. I want you to write down, draw pictures, show me in your way. If you can come up with 10 different ways to represent $10, okay? So 10 ways to represent $10. I don't want to see any pennies. You may use the $10 bill. That counts as one. You may use the $5 bills. You may use toonies. You may use loonies. You may use quarters. You may use dimes. And you may use nickels. Okay, there is another coin out there that Canadians do have. It's called the 50-cent piece. What it is it is 2 quarters that have been put together. It's just slightly bigger than a quarter itself. You don't really come across them very often. Sometimes you get them in your change because people think it actually is 25 cents. The pieces are not around. But if you want to use that as well, you are allowed to because it is technically still being made. Okay, so show me different ways to make $10. That's one of your homework. Okay, the other thing is I want to just talk to you very quickly. Last lesson we were doing counting the $4 bill and then adding it up. So we're going to talk about why we need to know how to add values of coins. So I went shopping yesterday. I had to wait in the lineups to get into the store, as we all do, and this is what I bought. I bought myself some buns. And I bought myself some peanut butter for peanut butter sandwiches. This is how much the buns cost up at the top, $2.99. And this is how much the peanut butter cost, $5.75. Okay, grade 3s. And grade 2s if you're listening. I hope you are because there's so many of you out there that are super smart and you can all figure this out. When I showed you adding the money in last lesson, I did this. I showed you this and I said, doesn't this look familiar? And it should. Okay, when you're looking at the value of money and you're looking at it when they write it out, it is exactly like place value. It's the same. Here we go. This column here is the one that we always called the ones columns. This means pennies. This means how many cents there are. This hasn't quite equaled yet to the full dime, right? This side here, this is the dime. So this one we call it the 10 cents, the tens column. This side here we call the hundreds. We always call it the hundreds, or this is the full dollar because we've already talked about this. This guy right here is worth $1 or 100 cents. We can represent 100 cents by doing this with the place value met. We can represent it with the hundreds chart here, the $1 bill. Okay, so now I'm going to add these up. Adding them up is exactly like what we've been doing with all of our other addition problems. We're going to start with the ones column first to get the exact value. We're not going to round up to the closest. We're just doing the exact value. Okay, so we're going to do the ones columns first. We're going to say 9 plus 5. 9 plus 5 equals 14. I'm going to put the 4 down here, and I'm going to carry over that one up top there. So I've got 14 cents, and so representing 14 cents would be a dime and 4 pennies. So there's my 4 pennies there, and there's my 10 cents up there. So I'm going to say 9 plus 1 more is 10 plus 7 is 17. And I put the 7 down here and I carry over that, and that means it's a full dollar already. So $1 plus $2 is $3 plus $5 is $8. If you were to hand this in the classroom and you handed your homework in like this, I would say that is incorrect. What are you missing? Say it louder because you have to travel through the internet. That's right. You are missing your decimal point to show that this means cents and this means dollars. And you're also missing your dollar symbol. Don't forget to add that dollar symbol. Okay, kids. If we were in the classroom, I would be doing 500 different lessons showing you this exact problem. But because I am doing a video, you can just keep rewinding it and watching me say this again, just so you get a better understanding of what I've just done. Now, if you do not understand this, if this is a bit hard for you still, I want you to go back and do the addition problem